So how is this iPhone 14 Pro Max after more than 6 months? Let's see that in this video, but before that, let's roll the intro. Hey, what's up? It's always me, Johnny, and welcome to my new video. So today, as I said before in the intro, we are gonna talk about this iPhone 14 Pro Max, because if you follow my channel for more than 6 months, you already know that before this one, this Pro Max, I had the 14 Pro. Then I just decided to upgrade in a way to the Pro Max just because some factors. Before talking about that, let's talk about why I decided to switch, at least for the moment, to iPhone, all the Apple ecosystem. So let's take a step back and I will just tell you all the story. So last year I just bought the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I kinda felt in love with some of the features that iPhone has, and especially one feature that this iPhone Pro Max still has right now. But I will tell you about that later in the video. The iPhone 13 Pro Max was a very good phone actually. I felt very good using it for I think more than 3 months. And so this year I just decided to buy again an iPhone and just buy the iPhone 14 Pro just to try the smaller form factor. That is pretty good actually, but still it does miss something. And then I decided to pick the 14 Pro Max. And overall, as you already know, the 14 Pro Max, it is really a great device. But why I stayed with this iPhone and why I didn't switch back to Android? So it's very simple, just because of this one right here. So I have my MacBook right here that I use pretty much every day. I did use before the iPhone, the MacBook. So I had first the MacBook and I just fell in love with that device. I did pretty much everything on that device. I have my Windows gaming PC right here that I wasn't using it at all. I just decided to switch 99% of my work and all the stuff on the MacBook. Some month after, I decided to upgrade my MacBook Pro M1 with the M1 Pro. That was pretty much the best decision ever. And so I just decided to try also the iPhone. And I felt a really good feeling with it. So this year, as I told you, I have right now this iPhone 14 Pro. And so you already know that with Apple, you have all the ecosystem, and that's a very big thing in my opinion, especially for the workflow. So right now I have also my pair of AirPods Pro right here. This is the second generation, and also the newest entry, the Apple Watch 8 series. And with all of these devices and the Apple ecosystem, it is in a way too much convenient having these devices all together. But anyway, the video is about this iPhone 14 Pro Max and how it is after 6 months. So I just went out of context. So let's get back to it. The most important feature that I've used, that I'm using every day with this device and all the Apple ecosystem, it is AirDrop. This is why I kept my iPhone right here, because I just record pretty much everything right now with the iPhone. So I don't bring anymore my big camera with me, and I don't bring all the stuff with me. I just bring my iPhone when I am traveling mostly. So this is for me a very big thing, because the iPhone, it is very, very capable. And the camera, especially the video side, it is a big thing for me because it is really, really reliable. As I told you a lot of times in my videos, in my camera comparison with other phones. So the video on the iPhone are just still the best at the moment. And if you are a person that does a lot of videos like me, the iPhone, it is pretty much a must at the moment, because as I said before, you just don't have to bring your camera, especially if you post on social media, because your iPhone will be more than enough. Another reason are the apps for the iPhone, because mostly, as I was saying, if you post on social media, most of these apps are optimized for iOS, and so they just runs better on the iPhone. So if you are doing a job like this, or you just like posting a lot of stuff on the social platform, I mean, the iPhone is still one of the best, of course. Then one thing that nobody talks about this newest iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max is the screen, because the screen is very, very good on these devices, especially on the 14 Pro Max, because on the 13 Pro Max that I've had last year, the screen wasn't too good actually. And I've just told you about that in my review. And this year, for me, that was one of the biggest upgrade that we received on the iPhone. If you're looking for a bright screen, especially outside under the sunlight, the direct sunlight, the iPhone, it is one of the best, if not the best in the market at the moment. Last point that is the most important for me that I was telling you at the beginning of the video, it is battery life. Because with the 13 Pro Max, I've had very good battery life. I was doing like pretty much every day, 2 days with one charge. The battery life on these devices is just amazing. And also if you are doing some photos and some videos during the day, it just never runs out of power. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best things that you can have on a smartphone. Not talking about Android or iOS or whatever. If a phone can do like 2 days of screen on time or something like that, I mean, this is the most important thing. Because since last year, it happens a lot that I am often out of my office or out of my home, and so I need a phone that is very reliable and has a very big battery life, especially if I found myself traveling around the world and I have to take a lot of pictures during the day or a lot of videos, posting on social media and all of that stuff. With this iPhone 14 Pro Max and also with the 13 Pro Max, because it has an excellent battery life too, you can do a full day, a really full working day with this device. And for me, this is the most important thing. And still, after more than 6 months, I still have 100% of battery capacity. 99% of the time I'm charging this phone with wireless, because I have also this case right here with the MagSafe, so it does come very handy to have a MagSafe on your phone. You just have to put your phone like in a very random position and the magnet do the rest. It's very handy. And the other time I just charge my phone with wire. So after more than 6 months having 100% still of battery life, it is a pretty good sign. In conclusion, I'm not saying that this one is the best phone overall that you can buy just because of the battery life, but I'm saying that for me, in this moment, this one, it is the best phone for me. So if you are like me, if you are doing maybe similar things in your life, or maybe you just want the best iPhone, so just pick this one. And of course, it is pricey, but if you give a look to the phone market at the moment, it is not that pricey as it was like some years ago. This is for sure a premium phone. If you have to do specific task and you need one of these phone, I think that the cost, it is justified in a way. But if you don't need one of these, just pick whatever phone you want, because they are pretty much all the same. And all I have to say that after more than 6 months, this phone, it is still very good, of course, as it should. So I have no problem. iOS just keeps updating over and over. We have pretty much some bugs here and there, like every other phone, but nothing major. And this could be also one more point for the iPhone, because it does have more years in software update. So it does have like 6 years of official software updates. So if you are looking into that, it could be another point that can justify the high price. Anyway, if you have any question on the phone, or if you have some bugs, some other problems with your iPhone, just type it down below in the comments and I will be happy to answer to you. Also, if you like this video, just hit the like button down below. It will be very helpful. Also, if you subscribe to this channel, because I mean, it's free and it can help to grow this channel. Thank you for watching this video as always, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.